This will probably be helpful. Order check 1, 2. Okay, so what's up, guys? Let me actually move this out of the way. Alright, so what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. So yeah. That? No, that's not new. I'm still in Inazuma. So hang on. Okay, so we got our 600 primals. Avatar. Oh, that's nice. Really nice. Okay. Right. Yep. Yeah. Yep. The knave. Yep. Oh, what's the name? What's the name? Arlecchino? Arlecchino? I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. Hang on. Let me actually get this one. Yeah. So yeah. So we got Linny, and then well, I'm just gonna call her or father, either knave or father. But yeah. So nice. Hang on. Nice. So now I got like 410 wishes. Yeah, I got like 42 wishes now. But you know what? Before we actually get her, yeah, before we get her, let's see what she had. Let's see what she got. So nice. She's a pull on. All right, talents. Let's see this one. While in combat, yeah, I'm just gonna say father. Father gains a 40% pyro damage bonus and can only be healed through Bell Moon Rising. I guess this one's the Bell Moon Rising. Okay. Well, you are just. I'm probably gonna say her name. Arlecchino gains 1% all element and physical for resist for every 100 attack. She has. Okay. No. This one. Blood test. Huh. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. No, her vision is on her, like, on her upper back. So, nice. Can't wait to get her. I guess that's the only one. Chance. Up, down. Sorry. Guess that's, she's the only one, new in the archives. But nice. Is there any more? There is. Yes. And that's only what the story quest and no hangout event. But yeah, also about the hangout event, I did off stream do all of them except for Toma. I still need to do 2 more. So yeah. Nice. Story. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Is there like any new areas? Let me go up here. There is. Ah. Okay. There's a new area over here. Fountain. What about the fountain? What happened? Let me take a look. But also, yeah, I'm off stream. I was trying to level up my characters, trying to get the friendship up, etc., etc. Currently, right now, I'm doing Cook Shinobu. So yeah, I need to level her up. I got her the Iron Sting. I need to reach up to rank 5. Artifacts, you know, the works. But what about this one? What happened? Why did it put me over here? Not important. But anyways, let's see, what else? Battle Pass. Once upon a time, yada yada yada. You get the idea. Alright, so yeah, whenever I get paid, I'm gonna need to unlock the Battle Pass. So that way I can get the rest. Domains. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, I did not even know that. Okay. That's what I need to do. And that's 8 4-star artifacts to level 8. Okay. Wait, didn't I do that? Question mark? Hold on. What? Hold on, I got like a 5-star. Yeah. Nope. Fuck. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me do this. Oh, fuck off. By the way. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, let's go do this one. Enable focus experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupied. Okay.
Huh, it's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Poisson. But yeah, so hopefully when we're finished, actually, you know what? Before we do, let's go ahead and do the test runs. I want to see how she does, because I know she has a scythe as a weapon. I want to see what she can do.
Laid bare.
Oh yes.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is where transfixed.
Okay, now now I want her. Now I really want her, and I know there's Lenny. Okay. Now I don't really have Lenny. I know I have
Let's get this show on the road. Here comes the finale.
just do the test drive characters so that way I can get some free Primo gems. I know Fremine does not have a Primo gem, but okay. But nice. Let me see, how much do I have? Okay, not enough. I'm like down by 9. But yeah, I need to get this one. I need to get this one. Okay. Okay. Now I know again, I do not have well, obviously the Knave it just released, but I do not have Lenny as well. He is on my list on characters that I need. I know I have Lynette, Fremine, and what's the cook's name? Hold on.
Just let me know.
I'm I'm playing. My brain's just not functioning. Well, it just literally woke up. Yeah, my brain, like, I literally just woke up from a nap. Where do I have you? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Zhang Ling. Yeah. So those are the only ones I have.
I can help you.
So that's a plus. So I just need Lenny and Arlecchino. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I'm just gonna pronounce her the Knave. But yeah. So I'm probably gonna try. Probably gonna try to get her the Knave. Lenny is maybe ish, but I'm definitely gonna need to get the Knave's what's the Crimson Moons. The Crimson Moon. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get the Crimson Moon and the Knave. As for the rest, well, yeah, I don't know. Let me see this one. When the wielder is healed or heals others, it will gain. Okay. Looks like something that Navia would have. And this one, let me see this one. It looks like something from Attack on Titan. When the wielder is healed or okay, so it's the same thing as the claymore. All right. So yeah, we got Lenny's signature weapon, and we get the Knave's signature weapon. But yeah, but you know what? Might as well just go ahead and do the 10 wishes. So I'm gonna do it 4 times. I'm gonna go and close my eyes. Oh, hello. Hold up. Speaking of closing my eyes. Okay, thank you, God. The drop. Yeah, the rewards drop. Alright, so yeah, the version 4.6 Genshin Impact drop is now up. I just got the Mora, but I don't really give a shit about those. I just care about the Primal Gems because that's exactly what the fuck I need. So, yep. But yeah, not just me, but anybody else that is streaming Genshin Impact will get the drops as well. So, yeah. I know Sayu is streaming Genshin. So if you want to head on to his channel, you go ahead. But without further ado, let's try and get the names. So I'm going to turn. I'm going to close my eyes. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Just for good luck, I already got my Fatui vision. My second vision. So this one, I'm going to say, I'm going to turn trade on my Inazuma one. But, yep, so. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Yeah. Even though it's Electro, but still. That's 3 weapons. I'm always gonna get 3-star weapons every single time. Nope. Nope. That's a 4. Okay, that's Zhangling. Okay. Nope. God damn. See, this is what the problem is. I'm always getting like, weapons every single time. But it's just like enough is enough. But at least I can get the Star Glitter Exchange. So if I get like the three Zhangling, Femini, and Lynette, then I could just like use it to get more what the fuck should you call it? Intertwine intertwine fate wishes. But let's go another one. I got my vision in my hands just in case. Nope. Yeah, no. Nope. No. That's a 4-star. It has to be Zhangling again. No, Rust. I gotta look at Rust. Alright. No. Though. No. No. Yeah, see? Remember what I said about I was gonna get like 3 to 4-star weapons every single time? It's like, I don't want weapons anymore. Stop giving me weapons. But let me take a look at Rust. Increase normal attack damage by 40%, but decrease charge attack damage by 10. Okay. I could probably give it to someone. But like, legit, I don't really need weapons. I just need the characters, please. So, I only got 2 more, so... Yeah. Three. 3. 3. 4-star. It has to be the character, right? Remini. Okay. I think I don't remember if I have a constellation on him. No, no, because I first got him during that story event, which is good. Really free character, right? I mean, I don't really have him, but yeah. Anyways, no, no, no. Oh, for the fucking Christ, those are gonna be just 3 stars. Ooh, 4-star. Oh, official. Okay. Do I have a? I don't remember. No. Oh wait. Okay, so I don't have. Okay, so I need a constellation on official and feminine. Yeah. I thought I did have on official. Let me take a look at official for a second. Hang on. Where's official? What constellation do I have? Okay, so I just need one more. Okay. Yeah, I never really used official. Honestly. I never really upgraded her. Just that. Yeah, this will be the first time Feminine gets a constellation. Alright. So, there's one. Nope. Okay. Closing my eyes, real tight. The 3-star. Come on, enough of the 3 stars. No. No. Jesus Christ, kids. Enough with the weapons, please. Got another Fermini. Turn off my eyes, because there's no way. Yeah, I don't have enough wishes. Actually, you know what? I got one standard wish. There's a 4-star. Oh, nice. Bennett. I have... Oh, I don't... You know what? Okay. So now I got 6 wishes left. I know some people have always asking, why don't you just use the one wish? It's like, true, but, you know, I'm only... Well, it says it right on there. Every 10 wishes is guaranteed to include at least one 4-star or a higher item. So I'm gonna have to save up to actually get the character. So that's why I want to save up my wishes. Hang on, Bennett. Oh no, Feminine first, and then Bennett. God damn it. Wait. Where's Bennett? Where's Bennett? Do I have him? Also, I do have a Nuvulette. So that's a plus. And then, I think Kazuha? Yeah, then Kazuha. So, yeah, that's a plus. So, Bennett. Where's... Don't you have a constellation? No, you don't. Okay. I don't remember when was the last time when was the last time you got the full constellation? Alright, whatever. Anyways, not important. Let's go to Poisson. Poisson to get some croissant. Right, here we go.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Hey, Lenny. Also, one more thing. I have been playing Star Rail on my PC. So yeah, I downloaded Star Rail on my PC, and I finished up the story where we faced off Venturine. So if I want to actually continue it on, I could just like continue it onto my phone, and then when I come home, I could just continue it onto my laptop. But it's a good thing I got the my mouse. So yeah, because I'm tired of like using the little touchpad mouse. But yeah. But anyways, one more thing. One more thing. Take this. The satisfacting, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so, Lenny.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Lenny. Actually, I gotta channel my,
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Also, one more thing. It's gonna be a while since I get the Knave or Father, because I'm still in the process of moving, and May is creeping up around the corner. So there won't be. It'll be a lot difficult for me to actually get her because, you know, I still gotta pay my rent and then my bills. I also gotta remind myself to cancel all my services, all my services, and change my addresses so that way everything will be sent to the new place. So, yay. Also, one more thing. My last day at work is not going to be at the end of May. I think I said this, but it's not going to be at the end of May. It is bumped to the last day. The bump to the 24th, which is end on a Friday on May. So probably about like May 25th all the way to the 31st is where, I'm just gonna be, just like streaming my ass off. And then once June hits, is straight on over to packing. I have like, barely made a dent, but yeah, I gotta get straight into packing. I gotta throw some stuff out. But definitely need to throw out this chair because it's been for me for like a while. So yeah, I mean, it won't hurt to actually stand. I've been sitting on my butt for days. But yeah, so expect a lot of streams. The 25th through the 31st. 31st? Yeah, 31st. So yeah, just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know... on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Also, I don't really have any Fatui characters in my party. Cause well, I don't have Child as my team either. So yeah, so probably the Knave will be my first Fatui in my adventure group. So yeah, if I just stop getting so much fucking weapons every single fucking time, like every single fucking time, enough is enough with the fucking weapons. I don't want weapons. I'm probably gonna end up spending like $500 on this lady. Like every single fucking minute. Like, stop sending me weapons. Fuckers. Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservation about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
Obviously.
And I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Phantom child? Some sort of ghost story, maybe?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
Yeah, I think I remember. I saved the video on my Instagram. She was hovering over a person that was covered up in bandages. That might be her first child, maybe? I don't know. It sure as hell wasn't TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, another stop. I finally given up TikTok. I just like uninstalled TikTok. So if you're trying to find me on TikTok, then don't. Reason why is because I rarely upload anything onto TikTok, and most of my feeds are just like like bitchy Karens left and right, and some officers just like being all like macho because they got a badge on them. So it's just like what, I don't fucking need this, and also some movie parts or show parts. So I was like, what, that's not exactly what the fuck I need. So I was like, what, I'm just gonna get rid of TikTok.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days. But why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
There we go.
Of
We got
course.
hook time on hook.
During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Alright. Also, let me grab this. Yep. What is this? Artifact. Okay, nice. Where? Oh, right there. Okay, no worries. I'm still gonna rock Navia as my main character. She's my new main character. Risley's just my second main, but yeah.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate!
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Okay. Help Lenny distribute supplies. Okay. Alright.
Lenny! We're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
Hi.
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Yes.
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Oh yeah, we did save them from the
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days! Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we don't
what?
need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Why do you have actual poison?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth! He's super good at it! He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Why do you have poison?
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye!
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it?
Obviously.
That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Excuse me, repeat that one more time, hold on. When Fonz was young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity. I have so many questions. First off, what in the holy fuck is wrong with this kid?
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Okay.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk,
Yeah,
but
what
I can
the
promise
fuck?
you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
I don't really. What kind of children is the knave actually fucking taking in? May I ask? Also, the cutscene, the little short for the knave, pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. I still have it on my favorites on my YouTube channel. So, yeah. I guess this is another part of the
supplies are here.
Another part of the children.
And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Fortune. Trust me. I dyed my hair multiple times when I was back in New York. It cost me maybe a few $100.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Oh!
Good job.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Okay.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Winnie's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Alright. Alright.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
I'm really concerned about the fucking the boy, the first kid that we saw, the boy where he was strangled the pets. I still have many concerns. First off, again, what in the holy fuck is wrong with that kid? They certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Oh, I'm so
Well, I should probably get cooking.
know you would that.
Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Fremine? What are you doing here?
Oh, feminine.
Fremine, nice to see you again!
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the Traveler and Paimon.
Food soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
Fremine. You
What's
remember what I
going on?
told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Yeah. This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes.
Oh,
Just follow me.
okay. I go around in circles. Who's this little girl?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Let me take a look at something real quick. She looks like... Oh. Oh, she's the girl from the short, from the animation short. What's her name? Yeah, from the the song Burning in the Embers. Oh, Jesus. So she might be the ghost.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Clairvy.
It's
Okay.
nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Oh,
So
shit.
ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time.
I know.
I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Okay.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Yeah. Before we do that, let me grab this. And let me put in some codes. It's gonna be a problem because I got this pain in the ass on me. So what is it again? WTKB WTK MBD 8 ZZ or Z. But sometimes it goes first. What? Quicker as they expire on April 13th. We have time. Oh, wait a minute. April 13th. Shit, never mind. So these codes are already. God damn it. Never mind. False alarm. Son of a bitch.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Exactly.
I... just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
When did she get here? When did she get here?
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Good job.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Yeah. Lynette, Lenny.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
What did I do? Seriously, what did I do? What did I do? I didn't do shit. I just watched.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
There's a clip whenever the stream is done. But yeah, since when the heck did Lynette get here? As soon as I did the fist pump, I saw like there was 3 of them. It's like, uh-oh.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat. Can spirits actually eat? Oh.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
$5 million.
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
Ouch.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Oh, sure, no.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Okay.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Alright. Actually, you know what? Hang on.
Hey!
Ah, you bastard. Okay, so we can't really use Nahida's memory, blah blah blah. Memory read, whatever. Yeah. Alright. So we just got to hang out with Father. Oh God, help me. We should just let them be. And look who decided to join. Is that Child? Yep, it's Child.
It's the Knave! And Child!
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
It's been like
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
Yeah, I really
What
need
sort
to
of
get
unfinished
Child.
business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Well, hold on, it has been like how many months? So he should be like, you know, recovered already.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Yeah, make sure
And
it's
that's
not
good,
poison.
because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
We wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, somewhat.
Well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
And do you celebrate both Father's and Mother's Day? Just a little bit of an idea, maybe? Question?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Right. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Lenny and Clave. What? I forgot her name. Shit. Yeah, I forgot her name. Should I release the bird Lenny gave us? No. We should try to get her talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Oh,
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The rooster? The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Claire said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Who the hell is the damn rooster? It's like, I already know La Senora, the doctor, and then we got Child, the knave, Baldadir, which is the wanderer. So, hang on. Yeah. Yeah. So let me see. Who's who? The rooster. Okay. So rooster is... However do you want to pronounce his name? Oh, he has long ears and long nose. Okay. So right now, let me see. So we don't know the Jester, but I think we've seen him like. Well, I don't actually straight remember the blah blah blah, the Jester. The Doctor we already seen. The Damselette. Yeah. Rooster we don't know. Marionette, if I pronounce that correctly. Regretter, something like that. And the Captain. Yeah. So yeah, I never even seen I only seen Damselette in like some like images. The Jester well, I've only seen him in a short. Um, what's this? The Marionette. Okay, so the big guy's her puppet. Did offer this. Regretter? Is that how you pronounce his name? Okay. And the captain. Alright. Yeah, there are a lot of like Fatui characters that I really do not even know. So I mean, like I said, I already know La Senora. She was already killed in Inazuma. The Bolder, which is now the Wanderer, which we really call her. Child, next to us, and the Knave. So yeah. And then also, like I said, the Doctor. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we don't know about the Fatui.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes?
Damn.
Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, The current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
Okay.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
And it's raining.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around
raining
for a
outside.
bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
No.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
You know what? Hang on. Let's go closer. Wait. No. I can't really...
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Right there. Nah, I'd rather not piss her off. I'd rather not get killed. I'm just gonna go straight down to Poisson.
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling. Let's just hope it's my imagination.
Claim he was flicked. Alright. Yep. And then the last is gonna be the Primal Gens. Yay! You know what? Let me take a look at something real quick. Let me take a look. No. You know what? I just gotta wait until I have enough. Probably when I'll get paid next time is the 10th. Well, the 26th I get paid, but I gotta pay my rent, so we'll just have to put that on hold. And no, I'm not doing the one wish. I'm always gonna get weapons.
Winnie, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. but as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around, and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Oh.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being. A phantom.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Right.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambel, Horaire.
Damn. Oh. Horaire. L'Endroit. This probably should be, somewhat important, so let me actually take a picture. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Shit.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
Yep.
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life. Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange?
How strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are 2 of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together.
Regrator. Okay.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Okay, you know what? I gotta look this up as well. I wanna know what the heck this Project Stuja is. Project S-T-U-Z. You know what? I'll just probably, just, say in the story. So yeah.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Probably
Key
not.
role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Lenny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any further dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Alright. The next day.
Oh, Paimon was looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her. You can just... Yeah, I'm also afraid of her.
Well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can.
No.
Look! Look over there!
What is she doing?
Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
Where is she?
Over there!
There she is. Okay.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast!
Wait. Son of a bitch. Wait. Gotta wait.
Oh, look! She stopped!
Well, it's nighttime. Oh, the moon's out.
Clearvy!
Clear. Okay.
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clearvy. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry. There's that name again.
Perry.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
I'm not sure either.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Perry.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how we would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Oh, that just fell in the water. Okay. So it's now Operation Distract the Knave. I actually want to take a look at the new area that just unlocked. If there's a possibility that we finish up, well, yeah, I still have time. But yeah, I just want to see the new area that's unlocked. So, yeah. She's still at the same spot.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
She knows.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Yeah, good. Nice direction, Paimon. So you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Oh boy.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lenny gave us.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
I could just imagine, you know, the knave just like holding the pigeon in her hand, just like all dead and everything else. Is like, yeah, they're doomed. We really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Okay. Where is it? Oh, right there.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Jesus.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
I called it. Well, I did say, she'll hold it in her head's dead, but I called it. I can't believe I actually called it.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Like what? Oh boy, she knew everything. There's nothing to get past her. Ah, Nebulette.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
No, and I'm really afraid as why she's like directly looking at us.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Okay. Also, let me get my primal gems. 30 primal gems. Oh no, how many primal gems do I have? Not close enough. Alright. No worries. Like I said, all I have to do is just do some daily commissions and get some from the Welcome Moon. I'll be all set. And also do Toma's Hangout event. And that'll be it. I thought he'd make another Hangout event.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Oh, the knave may seem relaxed, but she doesn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betrayed the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palace Memoria, she mentioned... I'm butchering her name fucking badly. Fuck. Clairvair's name. I think that's her name. I don't know. Does that mean she knew where Clairvair was this entire time? Maybe she anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. Ouch.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Nah, can't be him. My bad.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Okay. It looks kind of familiar for some reason. Yeah, horror. Yeah, horror from the list. Now we're gonna
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
No.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Oh boy.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we hit back now, I doubt Lenny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not?
Clairvy.
And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
Shut up, Paimon.
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your conditions. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your conditions.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Yikes. Nameless ruins. Wait a minute, is this where... Hold on. I think this is where... I don't know. This has to be connected to the animated short, where she destroyed everything. Cause like we saw the explosion in the short, and it's similar to area Font. Well, it has to be in the area of Fontaine. So I think that's where she's leading us. Yeah, this is. This definitely is.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Perry.
Wait,
Perry.
the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clavier.
I left that name behind long ago.
Yeah, Claire.
I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Claire we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Well, at least we let our character talk.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Yep.
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Lenny!
Clever.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time.
But
I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Clever, yeah.
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Fuck. Gotta step in.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Oh boy.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Oh boy.
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
This is coming from the kid that strangled the family's pets. I'm still questioning about that. Like, again, what the fuck is wrong with that kid?
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules.
When are we gonna, like, you know, jump in and stop this?
Now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We... accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
Fuck.
And so it shall be.
Gonna step in?
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been.
Well, just to be clear, you could just, like I said, you could just, like, kill the boy. The one who was, like, strangled the pets. They're like, that kid is, like, absolutely fucking sick. Like, he really needs to be put, like, he really needs to be put down.
So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Oh boy.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
Oh boy.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Yep.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Linny.
Don't do it. Yeah, he did it.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yeah.
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
Well, let us join in.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Fuck the goddamn deal. Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Nope. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose. Although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, well, now's the perfect time.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yep. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all.
Yeah, boy.
Any less, and you may just lose your life.
I think I just came unprepared. Shit, I do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can actually leave the domain. Okay, good, good, good. So we are fighting the knave. Let me actually prepare myself for something that's probably gonna happen. Let me get
Witness my
Purina.
magnificence!
Let me get. Actually, you know what? Let me get Raid.
The campaign begins.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Father, let me explain.
Out
Yeah,
of my
just,
way.
like,
Father!
yeah, I guess
You
we
chose
can't
to
really
conceal a
skip
threat
it.
to the house.
So I'm
And
just
for
gonna
that,
like mash
overall,
my
I
X button.
traitor-
I'm gonna go
Father,
get
let me
myself
explain.
a drink.
We didn't.
faults.
Yes, Father.
Shit.
Secret midnight Nandoy clearly. Sato added, I'm sick of this life.
Ouch.
I just want to live as a filial was the worst of them all.
I did not! You're...
Skip it, skip it,
It's
skip it,
not
skip
like I'm
skip 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 skip.
You just want me gone, don't
And
you?
also, I
What did
need
I
a
ever
milk for
do
my
to you?
coffee.
And you, Sheplo?
You're wrong, filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live. A single betrayal can cause. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot.
You've been...
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any other...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults, we...
Chaplot, according to the rules of...
All those who betray the...
And so it shall be.
Alright.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please, we all come from but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should. I'm not saying I have. So please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Skip, 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 skip.
Linny.
I also agree with Linny.
An order once... However...
A weapon?
Father, are you referring to a...
Precisely. However...
Yeah, sadly we can't even, like, you know,
the duel
skip
is
it.
also one of our rules. One that also
I have to,
applies
like, keep
to
mashing
me.
my X button.
Demonstrate a
Impossible.
Like, I'm, like, literally mashing my X button. I wish there was, like, another way we can, you know, skip it.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. If they lose those...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Anger makes you impulsive.
Gonna grab something real quick.
Oh.
Like I said, we're
Looking
gonna
at that
mash my
expression
X
on her
button.
face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
Yep,
And
yep.
lend your help.
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
Okay.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less.
Alright. Let's do this.
Is it my turn now?
Shower me with fire! Well, with rock. Watch out! Ah!
Should be easy, easy.
Power me.
Now your chance!
Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Hang in there!
Shine down! With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise! Have a taste of purgatory.
Just a little long.
I really have to draw my breath. Then, with these rising flames,
Hey there! The show
Look at you.
Shit!
Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Now's our chance.
How amusing.
Hey there! This may turn a little. Make yourselves a move! Over here!
Is it fun?
May I present? Time to shine! Watch out! Fire!
Getting gear.
Not back. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. How amusing.
Coming at you! Hiya! Ha!
Now's our chance.
Oh. A final form. Alright. Put you down, motherfucker.
This movement. Look out! My blade is all that remains.
Illusion shot! Well, a proper send down! The shot! Hiya!
Now's our chance.
Over here! Hey there!
There is no escape. Watch out for Father's movements. Look out!
Watch out!
Suntown is only the beginning. You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know. No! I'm sorry, Father!
Oh, wow.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Huh? What just happened?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
I just saw the vision on the back change to delusion.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny!
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palace Memoria, he must have been the same horror we saw on a list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No. If my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead, but the one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lemmy. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Claire V.
Oh boy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Claire V. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
If this really is Claire V's younger self, then I would say she probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
She took her like a champ.
That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Exactly.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight!
Let me see. Yeah, we'll go with the... Let's start with the Anamino.
You know,
Animo.
I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Land of Geo.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Let's see, next up, Inazuma.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that? Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Let's see, what's next? Alright, Sumeru, Dendero.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
And lastly... Oh, yeah, Fontaine.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
You still have that.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Clavera is listening really intentionally to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. Huh. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Lyney! Hey, Lyney! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'Été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Lyney.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough, or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Alright. I have to say, that was pretty amazing. But we're still not even done with the whole hangout event. But yeah, that was pretty amazing. And very emotional when we talked to Clairvy about what happened. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. I definitely wasn't prepared for facing down the knave with the amount of with what I got, so I had to like immediately switch it out to with
Didn't Winnie say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
So you know what? Let me go switch back. I'm gonna still keep Navia with me. So
Don't tell me they did it again.
let's see, who else do I have? You know what? Yeah, let's get Clavitainer. Yeah, let's get Clavitainer. But yeah, let's head back to the hotel. There they are.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Oh, sorry.
What a relief!
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
There's no need to worry.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Hmm?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about that.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Alright. Ah, that's it. Oh, we also got furniture. 60 primos. So nice. And I don't have enough. Fuck it, I'll give it a shot. It's just 7, I'll just give it a shot. So, Here it goes. Like I said, most of my drops are just gonna be fucking 3-star weapons. Yep. Oh, where's that? I got 5? Yeah. No, I'm sure look. Yep, it's always gonna be 3-star weapons. Like, those are my, like, original drops. That's why I want to actually wait until I get the, oh, I got a 4-star. Okay, yeah. But, yeah, that's what my drops are always gonna be. Just, like, 3-star weapons, not just, like, characters. No matter how many times I try. And I gotta wait until how much more? 7 days until I get these 2. So, yeah. Shit happens. Considering it's all like 123, I actually want to see this whole area. Let me see. Let's go here. That the new? Looks like it, yeah. Alright. Considering the fact that A, it's a long fly, and B, I'm probably gonna drown in the water. Get Serena.
My magnificence!
Get Amber. Alright. And if worst comes to worst, I can always just like replenish my stamina. Oop. I gotta clean the TV. Let's take a look at that new area. Okay. No way, we can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Oh no, there's like a teleporter waypoint somewhere. Yeah, right there, but yeah, I just like to fly over there. Alright. Pretty good. Some pretty cool over there. Let's open this up. There we go. So that's it. It's just all that covered up is just only this tiny island. Like, really? Okay. Do bring anyway. Alright, just another quest. Alright. Just gonna skip it. kitty. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that, but yeah, I'm just gonna skip it all. Yeah, skip. Huh? Oh, what the? Oh, okay. We're fighting? Yeah, we're fighting. Okay. Oh, there's something over there. What's that? New, oh, new, hydro. Hydroculus.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it!
Alright. Okay. Excuse me. I can actually move. A dream? What's his fucking name? Ratio. Yeah, it looks like Ratio's in here. I count on the face. Alright. Okay, this is interesting. Whoa. Okay. This is really interesting. Very interesting. Where the hell are we? Okay. Alright. Still have no idea what the heck is going on. Okay. Hello? Okay. I just want to explore everywhere. I have a hydro killer right up there. But everyone's got that like red aura around them. Okay. Another primal, hydro. Let's see what else. Let's go ahead and unlock this one. That seems, promising.
All right, this'll do.
Well, that's alive, but not moving. I wonder. Okay, we can. Negative Ghost Rider, we cannot dive under. Huh. I thought we can. Because my stamina was blue. So, that's new. Alright, but yeah, let's go unlock this domain. Nice. What's this one? Okay. Very nice. Okay. 24 hours. Not even enough. Alright. But considering what time it is, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. This will be uploaded to YouTube because it's absolutely amazing. The story wise, it's great. Yeah, it's like I was hoping like there'll be something else inside here, but now it's just like one little island. All right. Ain't nothing else. So shit. Oh. Okay, so they changed it up. Huh. They changed up the map from the open map to the underground. So I'm having a feeling that something's gonna happen like in this area. There's gonna be a new area. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Because we still got... Oh yeah, this one. The undersea capital. Yeah, the undersea capital. So I guess this area, this has to be the entrance to the undersea capital.
Any trouble? I'll drag out.
And then we got this one. What's this? Oh, okay. Pretty nice. Okay.
Every last one of them back to apologize.
Alright. But yeah, so again, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. So the story-wise, it's absolutely like amazing. It's like pretty amazing. I wish I had like the knave on my team, but apparently I'm only getting like weapons every single time. Like it's getting straight to the point where I'm just gonna say, you know what, forget the weapons. For getting like getting like the single wishes, and everything else. I'm just gonna get the. I'm gonna try to spend money on trying to get the on the Knave. But yeah, yeah. But all in all, the story is absolutely amazing. When I first saw the Clairvy, I realized like she looks oddly familiar, and she was the child from the animation short. So yeah, but yeah, the story is actually amazing, and I still need to get oh, I still need to get um, the Knave, Lenny, and also the Crimson Moon. But that's gonna be a future fucking problem. I mean, I only have like 20 days to get it, so I really need to extremely work hard, getting some Primo gems and fucking everything else. What else? But yeah, probably I'm gonna do like some of the world missions off stream, and then continue on with some
This realm.
continue on with some what you call it? Continue on with some other shit, hangout events and all. Anything else that's new in the Serenity Teapot? Don't think so. Oh, nice chair. Yeah, you know what, let me take a look and see what's new. Let me see. Oh, this one's new. New, okay. Some instruments. Nice, so. Nice. I'll probably have this in front of my house. Anything else? Realm treasures? No. I guess that's just yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Ow, damn. There's also something else that I got. Hello. We get to have 10? Nice. Obtain all. Okay. Obtain all. Nice. Damn. Okay. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. There was something else that was new. Let's take a look. I got like so much furniture, isn't even remotely funny. I also gotta upgrade my what you call it? Get my Serenity Teapot. Trying to do this and that.
If you ever.
What else? There was something I got. Oh yeah, this one. The fireword that banished the dark. Okay.
Huh?
Aye. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's just it. 50 wishes. Son of a bitch. Alright. But yeah. Yeah. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead, end the stream. I'm gonna go head on over to Fontaine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, end the stream. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Let me get this achievement. Where is it? Oh, this one's okay. Light up the maps of the following areas in Fontaine Sea of Begone Air. Okay. Teleport. This. Okay, so yeah, I guess the new area that we're gonna be going to is alright. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing all that off stream. But yeah, so again, the story mode pretty amazing. I still need to get the Knave. I still need to get Lenny, and I still need to get the Knave's signature weapon. I'm gonna once I actually get the Knave, I'm gonna like go all in, trying to upgrade her, level her up, etc., etc. And yeah, yeah. So again, pretty much 4.6, awesome. If you guys want to play it, if you're new, then go ahead play it. But you might want to hurry because the Knave will just be. Just want to let you know, if anyone's new, that the Knave will be available for a short amount of time. So you might want to hurry up and just hop in the Genshin and grab her. But for all the Genshin veterans out there, good luck getting on your 50-50. I know I still need to get her, but I keep getting weapons every single time. It's like I know I keep getting weapons a lot, but please, enough is enough with the damn weapons. Save the weapons for, like, this one. But anyways, yeah, so again, good luck on the 50-50, and me, I'm gonna need a lot of luck. I think I need to make this into a pyro, so that way I can actually get her. But you know what? I'm always in electro. But yeah, again, I'm gonna end the stream. I want to thank Vinox for joining in and watching. Appreciate it. And as for me, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and YouTube, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be functioning tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys hopefully tomorrow. You all have a good night. And bye-bye.